All right, as you can see, yeah, I do have another earbud in my ear because I'm actually watching a live review and I'm doing this review. So, yeah, I'm kind of trying to juggle here because I don't know, this review is good. But other than that, all I can say is this: wow. When it comes to this Raw, I enjoyed every bit of it. I really did. I love the qualifying matches. I love the fact that we have qualifying matches. And the people in the qualifying matches really made it entertaining. I enjoyed it. The last one between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles was really good. Then you had Sami Zayn kicking off with Sheamus, two of my most favorite redheads in the ring. Yay! But other than that, it was great, guys. I really did enjoy the matches, and I'm happy they had qualifiers. But this is going to be relatively short and sweet because it was pretty much most of the matches were either rehashings of the pay per view last night or stuff leading on up to Money in the Bank. It was nice to see Seth Rollins at the opener. It was, especially after what Seth Rollins did at with Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules last night. Now, here's the biggest rub here. I don't know why the WWE is deciding to try to make Roman Reigns the babyface, even though his babyface run is not working. Everything he did with AJ Styles geared him up to be a heel. Why don't you make him a heel, for crying out loud? Seth Rollins, people are rooting for him because they don't want Roman Reigns to have the belt, even though Seth Rollins' promo was amazing. And I absolutely loved it. I really, really did. But the thing of it is, it froze on me. So, but anyway, the thing of it is it doesn't make any sense to try to fit a square peg in a round hole. The guy is not meant to be a babyface. He's meant to be a heel. He's done great heel work. The Usos helped him make great heel work. So why don't you make him a heel and make Seth Rollins to be a babyface? It makes no sense. Even though that Seth Rollins had a really great heel promo, it makes more sense to make him a babyface because people are going to be rooting for him anyway. We did miss him. I miss some Seth Rollins because honestly, I want this new supposed era to have a big kick in the pants, and it would be nice to see Seth Rollins actually there, and him going up against Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules is going to be great. I'm excited about it. I am enthusiastic about it. I think it's going to be amazing. But anyway, let's move on to the most cringe-worthy moment of the night, in my opinion, and that is the segment with the women's champion, Charlotte, and her dad, Ric Flair. All I can say is this: Ric Flair ain't hurting. For those that have followed him on Twitter, he's actually watching a game right now. You can tell that dude has some crocodile tears. He knows how to cry really well. For those that don't follow him on Twitter, go ahead and follow him, and you'll check at 10:50 what he typed in there on Twitter. And people are like, weren't you just crying like an hour ago? But either or, all I can say is this: that was a very uncomfortable segment for me because you can kind of tell whether or not it didn't bother them. You would never know, which shows that was an excellent promo that was done by Charlotte. She had some mega heel heat after that. The same thing with Ric Flair. Awesome response, amazing response. It was difficult for me to watch, seeing how, I love Ric Flair. Seeing him cry made it hard for me. It just did. And everything that she said looked like it was hard for her. But now, after seeing Ric Flair's response, I have no idea whether or not it was hard for her or not, or if she's that good of a seller. Other than that, it was a really, really good segment. Really great moments by Charlotte. Charlotte's getting better on the mic. She wasn't as robotic as she used to be. It seems like she's getting more comfortable each day to be on the mic, and that's great. She still needs a little work, but she's getting better. And after that moment, oh yeah, she's getting better. But honestly, guys, there's really nothing much to say about this Raw. It's gearing on up to Money in the Bank. I will say that it was funny to see Chris Jericho actually try to be in a match when he's like covered in band-aids. He looked like he had a bad shaving accident. It was hilarious. It was. Especially all those thumbtacks stuck in his back the previous night. And he looked like a pincushion. I thought that was funny. I really did. I couldn't stop laughing. And also with the New Day, New Day, in my opinion, ran its course, and it was kind of interesting that I didn't really see the Vaudevillains come out or the Vaudevillains interfere, because it makes you feel like, okay, what happened with Extreme Rules? Can we have a little bit of fighting here, especially the fact that the Vaudevillains lost? Can we have them coming out interfering? But we didn't have that. We had the Social Outcasts for some reason, and they have not even been around for a while. They weren't even on the pay-per-view, so why are they there? That's the one thing I just couldn't figure out. But other than that, in my opinion, New Day ran their course. I cannot wait until somebody takes the belt off of them, and I don't know who it's going to be. But it was really great seeing Enzo. It was amazing seeing Enzo. Enzo's promos make no sense. But neither did Psycho Sid's, neither did Hulk Hogan's, and neither did Ultimate Warrior's. But his energy, his fire is just enough to make you laugh and make you enjoy yourself. It makes zero sense. Any word that comes out of his mouth makes no sense, but it's still fun. And it was great to see Enzo back. It's great to see that he's okay. It's great to see him back in the ring. And honestly, it looks like he's ready to go. So I'm looking forward to seeing them taking the tag titles off the New Day, because it's time for the New Day to be done. New Day is way over. They really, really are over. They don't need the belts. It's time to move the belts on to someone else that deserves it. They don't. They're done. You know, seriously, they've got where they need to be, and they don't need it anymore. But other than that, guys, my overall thoughts of Raw is this. They did an excellent job promoting Money in the Bank, especially finally getting qualifying matches after a long time of us not having any. And also, the segment with Charlotte, even though it was cringeworthy and I had to mute it a few times, it still did its job. The fact that Ric Flair is no longer with his daughter, and honestly, Charlotte's now on her own with Dana Brooke, and they got to figure out what to do with her. But other than that, it was a great segment. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Extreme Rules kind of was a passerby pay-per-view, and they moved on to something else. It was nice to see. It would be nice to actually see a little bit of what would happen after the match was done, but it just seemed like they moved on to the next pay-per-view. But other than that, I think they still did a great job promoting Money in the Bank, so I got no beef with it. But other than that, guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment in the comment section below, or send a video response. I always say that, but I know y'all will never do it. But other than that, I want to hear y'all's thoughts about this Raw. What do you think about Money in the Bank? Are you excited about it? We got 2 more slots to fill, so I'm wondering who's going to be in those matches. And I'm wondering whether or not they're going to have a women's version. I don't know. There's like a rumor about that. But other than that, guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later.